Hello, hey you guys. I am Tara. Yes, good to see you guys today. My few little followers that I have that I'm grateful for you. Yes, I am, truly. I hope everyone's day was blessed, joyful, prosperous, all that grand stuff. Yes. I guess I'm anxious, kind of, because I don't know when my daughter's going to come in. They're here. Yeah. But I came to bring you guys a reading because I haven't done one since I think yesterday morning. I didn't have time this morning at all. But I'm here to do one for you now. Yes, 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 yes. I want to see what do we got? What do we got? Oh, my hand's so ashy. Don't talk about them. Don't talk about them. They're ashy. I ain't put no lotion on. When I don't wash them. But it's okay. We're going to get through this. I took my little cover off the table earlier because I cleaned it. And I was like, oh, well, let me put it back on because when I hit the table and I hear it, it sounds so bad. It does. And I do apologize. I didn't know how bad it really sounds. There it goes. But y'all, I'm up here talking about the table and the sound and it being covered, and I feel bad. And look what we got: perfectionism. Ain't that something? Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make any mistakes as I need. I'm sorry, and I can't edit because I don't know how. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. And I really don't think I'm that, but I've seen some titles that somebody posted. I really don't think I'm that. I just try to do things correctly, the best I can. It may not be your form of correct, but it's the best I know how. And I see I was just apologizing for the table. Permission to make mistakes. I do apologize for the sounds. You know, I'm no pro at this. I'm not. It's just me, my tripod, courage. It's just me, my tripod. I got a little computer in there, but I don't really, yeah. It's got to be set up. And so I learned how to do it from my phone. And it took courage. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. Always. Always. Truth. Baby, y'all finna see me and Ralph on right now. Yeah. And true love. Your wholeness, and safety lie within, not from a partner, but your sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love, which would be me, which would be self, which would be you. So you may have a little issues with your little perfectionism. I'm done with this one. It's 4. But you do your best. You try. But you do have courage. You have truth and true love, which is yourself It's the you. I feel the need to pull an oracle. Mm-hmm. And that was pretty funny. I see the blue flame. Today was a long day today. I had to work. I'm just gonna work. I am. And I told my daughter, I said, well, gotta keep going. Let me know what time you tell me. I see, I'm sorry. Let me know what time you're coming because I'm gonna do a video. I feel the need to do a reading. Today was a beautiful day. It's a very relaxing day. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother. Slow down, time and nature falls under perfectionism. Okay, what do you want us to see? Okay, your star keeper. Cosmic ancestor falls under courage. See the light by staying grounded. It falls under courage. You've been courageous. Yes, we have. I remember soul plane. The fated life versus the destiny life falls under truth. You do remember. You remember what you're called to do. Let's do this. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's truth. You do remember. You may remember in fragments, but you remember. You do. You do. You do remember. Lifting the veil. I've had 2 cards to come out. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. And it's so funny. I laughed and said, when I saw I remember. Anything unaligned must go. True love. You are your own true love. Because anything that's not aligned with you, your well-being, your whole self, to keep you mentally balanced, healthy, sound, mind, and body, if they can agree upon that oneness that you have with yourself, that's the problem. So that's where the anything unalignments go. You should never question yourself. And I will never question myself. And I tell people that don't ever doubt and question yourself. Sometimes it happens. It does. We may kind of but anything unaligned must go. When you start questioning things, that's part of the subconscious. That's the problem. That's something deeper than what anyone else may understand, as long as you grasp it and you understand and you're knowing. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Yeah. I want to say something, but I don't really know how to word it, but I'm going to just say this. True love. Anything unaligned must go. You're your own true love. I've said that. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Shout out. To the people that remind me all the time that I'm weird. Yeah. I get reminded all the time. You're weird. You're this, you're that, you're strange, you're crazy, you're this. Oh my God, I just keep bringing it up all the time because it helps me remember. The I remember card. It helps me to remember. Now I can laugh about it. You know, it's like what they say, laugh now, cry later, or vice versa. Cry now, laugh later. It's a joke. It's a joke to me. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Just what I was saying. For everyone that called you weird, mhm, for not facing your true north, because you're not for everyone, you're not for them. Because if you were, they wouldn't find you weird. They wouldn't make those comments to find you strange. I saw deep cellular healing. You did that, and they know that. So there's a problem. You're not for everyone. And once they realize you're not for them, wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. But it falls under Star Keeper. Okay. Activated Earth, trust where you're led. But wait, it's not yet time. You're being woven. Let's see what comes after that. That falls under Courage. Maybe you're being guided to wait on something, but maybe you have. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. I remember that falls under Truth. Everybody's not gonna understand you. You definitely. I put that card at the top of the reading. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, your true north. Let them. Breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Lifting the veil. Anything else I need to see? Whale and orca. I can't ever get that word out. And I say that every time I pull this card. Whale and orca elders. Share your song. Frequency of sound. Dive in deep. You're not for everyone. No, everyone's not going to understand you. Everyone is not going to get you. They're just not. I see empathic starseed here. Absorbing what's not yours. And on the other side, it's happening. Keep holding your vision. I'm going to leave it there. It's happening. Keep holding your vision. Keep your courage. Your truth is here. You are your own true love. True love may follow that with you being, loving yourself. You're earth pulsing. You are a star ancestor, star keeper. You remember those things that you don't remember. You're being reminded of them, but you do remember. You remember the blueprint. Let's put it that way. Lifting the veil. You start questioning everything. You went through a phase where you did question everything, you questioned a lot. But now you're in another phase of true love, loving yourself, and anything on the line, let's go. You're also in the path of watching power places, ley lines, and trust where you led because you know it's booby trap set. Yeah, wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus, energy, pleasure, and joy. Make love to life. Do that. I need one more card. Breath of the cosmos. What do we have? The great severing. Mars energy. Anger, conflict, softening to love. I kept reading the other day about anger. A lot of anger. Anger. Severing. Let go. Many forms and fashions of doing that. Letting go. Start ancestors. Hidden secrets. Lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. We may not. We may not know exactly some of the people of who they are and how they may come, but it's a great severing there. You have to sever some people. Some have been severed. Hidden secrets. Lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Wait, it's not yet time. Activated earth power places ley lines. But that look a little deeper is a knowing. And with it being a knowing, it's going to naturally happen. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. There's a knowing. Someone knows. Booby traps. Okay. Somebody knows they're not for everyone. They know that. Oh, they know that. Do we know that? Yes, we do. Yes, we know that. Yes, we do. We know about the little booby traps. But at the end of the day, you know who you are, you know you're a star keeper, and you know you remember. So you may have to wait on some things. We're going to see. We're going to see. I didn't need the Great Severing card, but we're going to keep it out. I'm equal on my cards. We're going to see. I have a deck. My baby gave me this deck. So this is my go-to. So this was the first deck I ever bought. Just bought at a store in the mall. And my baby on my birthday, she was young when she bought me this deck, and she saved her money just to buy me this deck. And that's why I use this deck all the time. This deck has very sentimental value to me. It does. It does. That's why I say it's the little things. A passion. Regenerator. It is the little things that just matter. And they count. And every time I use this deck, I feel like it gives me an honest, straightforward reading to bring everything forward. And then once I go through this and whatever I'm going to see, I'll usually pull the right one. I do. But I have another deck that I have. And I have like 2 decks mixed in one on this deck. And I haven't used it in so long. I call it my cheesy decks. Because I bought them at a little store here where I live. And I just mixed them up. And I like those. Got some flipped up. Okay. I'll shuffle the best I can. I did the best I could. Okay. Learner. Did the best I could. Learner. Here we go. What do we have for learner? The child of crystals. They're psychic themselves. You know, every time I look at my cards, I look at something totally different. I've never seen this lady in the background. Oh. I thought she was holding a baby. It's not a baby. It's like a little Chucky doll. That's what it looked like. But then you see this little kid with his hands open like, come. So, activated earth power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. You're learning. You're learning. Slow down. Pulse of the mother. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Learner. You're learning. You're learning about power places, ley lines. You're learning. Trust where you're led. You're learning. You're young at this. This part. Oh, this is hard to explain, but I'm going to explain it. You're young at this part of as they think, as people think. You're learning the ways of a lot of things and how it's done. But trust where you're led. It's power places, ley lines. But you know. You're earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother, time in nature. Take time in nature. It's a lot of things you're learning that you're not aware of. Wow. Look what flipped over in the deck. The Magician. Weight. Falls under weight. Trust where you're led. Falls under courage. Starkeeper. Weight. The Magician. Learner. Magician. Learner. The Magician. What do we have for the learner and the magician? Courage. We have courage twice. We have courage here. We have courage here again. 7 of Wands. What do we have for the learner, magician? 7 of Wands. Ooh, that's too many. One to hit the floor. Okay, we got equanimity, commencement, seeker in reverse. Someone's learning. I may need to clear the board of the other cards, but I don't. Those are my guides. Learner, magician, courage, trust, true love. Falls under true love. Lifting the veil. Breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Not micromanaging the universe. Trust, courage, learner, magician, courage, and trust. Somebody has to step forward with truth. Truth falls over that. Because somebody remembers. Trust. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands and 6 of Wands. Somebody's got some trust issues, baby. Somebody needs to have some courage to step forward with some trust. Here we go. Actor in reverse. Falls under learner. Somebody's learning. And we have the death card with the magician. Some things have to be put to death. Totally. Magician and the death card. Courage. Truth. Courage. Somebody remembers. Actor in reverse. What do we have? Hermit in reverse. Somebody's not in hermit mode anymore. They have courage. Truth. Synthesis. Falls under trust. 8 of crystals. True love. Lifted the veil. My will to thy will. Not micromanaging the universe and synthesis. Because you did trust and didn't micromanage the universe. They lifted the veil. Synthesis is here. Why is Hermit in reverse? Actor in reverse. Courage. Truth. I remember Hermit. Ooh, okay. Inventor. Universe in reverse. Surfer. Upright. Falls under the Hermit. What's Man of Cups? Universe. I see the devil. Devil's play. Falls under 8 of crystals and aspiration. Stagnation. That's why the universe is in reverse. Somebody's going to keep trying, though. They're going to keep pushing. Let's see what fell on the surface. The moon. Stagnation and the moon. Somebody's going to aspire. They're going to keep trying. They're in stagnation. That's why the universe is in reverse. It's a surfer, Man of Cups. Yeah, secrets. Are they going to tell the truth? Dullness. Devil's play. Narrowness in reverse. Sorrow, right? Somebody's so sad. Yeah. Fortune aside. Well, there we go. There we go. Narrowness. Narrowness. My way is in reverse, but narrowness. My way is in reverse. Sorrow. Sorrow. It's upright. That is upright. It falls under stagnation. Universe is in reverse. The Tower fell on top of Fortune and the Moon. And Confusion is on the Death card. So Confusion fell out like this. To me, it's in reverse. I don't know how to flip these cards towards this camera, but Confusion, we have Confusion. And a Tower fell on the Fortune. Why is Confusion here with the Tower? Why is the Tower here on top of the Fortune card with Sorrow? Somebody is very sad. Somebody has realized their own demise. They have a Tower. Star fell right here on top of Narrowness in reverse. Why is the Star here and it flew next to Sorrow? And I asked about the Tower. Why? Let's go through this. Somebody needs balance. Who needs to be balanced? They need to use logic. They need to be the fool child. Who? Somebody's in delusion. Show me and sign. Someone's trying to be an achiever. Someone wants commencement. And the Sun is here. So I said, show me and sign. Sun represents fire. Ecstasy. Love. Someone is sad. And someone is really delusional and sad. Yeah, they want to be an achiever. They do. They want commencement. They want all that. But they're in confusion. But I see confusion in reverse. But somebody needs to step out and be the fool. You need to use logic and you need to bring balance. You do. Come out of delusion. You're in a tower and you're also in sorrow behind secrets. And this is the honest to God truth. This is what it is. Somebody's been in the devil's way. Yes, they have. But they love. Why is love here? Art. Oh, wow. The Hierophant is here. Strength card is here. And I have the Sun here too. But someone is in deep reflection right now. They are behind love. The Hierophant is here. So God is playing a role in this. Someone is sorrowful. The Sun is here. Ecstasy is here. Achiever is here. But someone is in delusion. And here we go with this again. There's the Empress. There's the Empress. Someone is sorrowful. Someone is sad. Someone wanted to be an achiever. This was the first card that flipped over after her. There's the Lovers, there's the Empress, and there's the Chariot. Someone is in delusion. Yeah. But, so the Strength card represents, I have Courage on the board 3 times. We also have the Strength card. We have the Sun card here. We have the Hierophant, we have Love, we have the Achiever, we have the Empress. But some things was done that wasn't right. Someone has a Tower. Why is the Empress here? Why with this card that flipped over? Why is the Empress here? Someone is in sorrow behind the Empress because of passion and love. Someone is deep in thought. But somebody had secrets. Yeah. 4 Wands is here. Now they're dull. They're in dullness. They've had a Tower. Yep. Negativity came out in reverse. So now someone that's had a tower, they're probably sitting there thinking and in deep thought about, again, all the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Yeah. And they're angry. They're angry. Someone's angry. Why is angry here? Anger. What's anger here? Because you see love and passion, equanimity. Equanimity. Two of crystals. Maybe they feel like they didn't get that. Integrity is here. Creativity in reverse. Integrity is here. Someone needs to have integrity to get equanimity and let the anger go. You need integrity. Disappointment is here, upright. And creativity is in reverse. So someone is very disappointed. They are. And they're angry. They didn't get equanimity. They didn't get equanimity because creativity is in reverse. You got the High Priestess here. And she falls under integrity. Anger falls. Disappointment fell under anger. Like, they all have their own things. Okay, I had to flip over. We have purity and breakthrough. Maybe someone realizes. Maybe someone, time and space is in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. The Emperor is here in reverse, next to the High Priestess. There you go. So she knows some things about this Emperor. Yeah. She's seen it. She's seen it. She knows. She knows they're in reverse. That's why equanimity is here. That's why creativity is in reverse, because there's no creativity. No, purity is here. Someone wants purity. Someone wants a breakthrough, but time and space is in reverse. So, with time and space being in reverse, there's no time. No. Nope. Why is breakthrough here with purity and the Empress and the Emperor in reverse? Because the knower is here, and the knower knows that there's no time. There was a breakthrough. Player. Look where the player card fell. And I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to let you guys just see. Player fell. I'm going to lift them up. Literally. This how I feel. Player fell on the Emperor in reverse. Baby. That should tell you a lot. Just like that. Yeah. And that's why we have her here. Yeah. And that's why we have someone in hangman mode. And it looked like who's in hangman mode would be the player and the Emperor in reverse. Now, let's be honest. Let's keep it real. All the way 100 over here. All the way. Reward. Rewards come with keeping it 100. Sure does. Yeah. Why is the Emperor in reverse with the player card? Someone wants growth. They do. They want growth and they want a reward. And success. They want success. They want growth. They want rewards. But you're Emperor reverse. You're a player. She found out. Yeah. She's a knower. Yeah. Somebody's in hangman mode. Wanting a breakthrough. Oh, now they want some pure. They want it. Yeah, they want some purity. They want love. They want passion. They want an Empress. Yep. There we go. Ecstasy. You gotta have some trust. You want commencement. Now you're disappointed. Time and space in reverse. Your lovers was, you're delusional. You need to be balanced. Use logic. Stop being angry. Stop living in negativity because the Empress doesn't live there. Be the full child and step out on what it is. You'll continue to be in dullness. Yeah, there you go, dullness. The Hierophant is here. See, some people, they just... Oh, Lord. That's why they're in stagnation. That's why. They're stuck in thoughts. Universe came out in reverse. Stuck in thought. Negativity. Gotta be an inventor, inspire to do things. Creativity is definitely in reverse because of secrets. Confusion came out in reverse, but there's confusion here definitely. Definitely behind some things. Yeah, and that's why the Tower is here. The Tower brings endings. Finalization to things. Definitely. Even if you have to start it over, kicked out. Started from the bottom, now we're here. People don't make songs and movies just because. I feel like they were always intentional. Yeah, I want to go see Sinners. Yeah, my daughter went to see it and some friends of mine went to see it. And yeah, I really want to see what would make somebody, like I told my daughter, when they told me what it was based on, now what would make somebody just go make a movie like that and where it's based at and upon? There's got to be some truth to it. Has to be. Has to be. People know about these things. They just don't speak on them. I don't want to say what states that this happened in and all that. Anybody that's seen it or want to see it, they're going to know what it is. So, yeah. 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 Like I told my daughter, somebody knew something and put some things together of knowings and some knowledge and dark, deep secrets that nobody wants to talk about to make a movie like that. Yeah. And there's some truth behind it, too. I know it is. Queen of Pentacles, Strength in Reverse. What we got? There's definitely some truth behind that. When I see these movies being made, and I'm like, oh my God. Like when they made, Signs, and Mel Gibson did the thing on there. Yes, he did. It's just so many things that I'm saying. I was talking to somebody at the store today, and I said, do people not realize? It's funny because she was a Virgo. She was another Virgo. And her husband, I was talking to, he was a Leo. And we were just chatting and talking and talking and chatting and chat. I mean, we talked. And to know and understand the things that some people know and understand, I was like, oh, wow. Yeah. You get to talking with people, you learn a lot. But you have to open your mind up to want to learn it and know. You do. We have a King of Cups here. Then we got a Page of Cups. Oh, gosh. the page offering the King of Cups. Like, I got an offer for you. So he giving him an offer like, I got something. Okay, you got something for him? You bringing him something? Offer, news, what you got? Let's see. I want to know what you got. The Page, younger person bringing the King of Cups. Let's see. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. That's a lot. But we got the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. That's 2. I would like 1, please, Spirit. I don't want to seem like I did that, but please 1. King of Cups, Page of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. It's energy. The world. Following the King of Cups. Someone wants to make... Why is this here? Strength card. Eight of Cups. Following the Six of Pentacles. What do we have? Somebody's sad. I said that in the last reading. Three of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups. Someone's going to bring an offer. Someone's sad. Queen of Swords in reverse. I see the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody wants to talk. Somebody's going to bring you something. They may need to see that you're not in this Queen of Swords energy. They may need to see that you're not going to chop their head off. They're scared. Their strength is, and they're a page. They have turned from they have went from a king to a page. They're scared. That's what that is. Sun card. Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Sun. Somebody wants to bring you something. They want to bring you happiness. They don't even know how to tell you that. They're scared. They're weak. They don't have courage right now. They're scared. Two of Cups. But it falls under the Three of Wands in reverse and the King of Cups. This king has turned into a page right now. We have the Chariot card here next to the Two of Cups. They want to take something forward with you, but they're afraid that you're going to off with their heads, literally. They're scared. They went from a king to a page to a strength in reverse. This is what flipped over, and the deck was the Ten of Wands in reverse. Somebody's going through a Ten of Swords. Oh, all these cards are just flipped over. Ten of Wands in reverse. They want to offer you an Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles. The Temperance is here, but I feel like I have too many cards out. What do we have for the Eight of Wands, Spirit? And the Chariot with the Two of Cups. Help me to understand as I go. Whatever we got? We got a King of Wands. Someone is scared. It came out in like a sideways position. Someone's not upright just yet. They want to bring you information. Yes, a King of Wands. Two of Cups in the Chariot. Sun. Why is the King of Wands here? What do they want? And why is the Sun here? What do they want? There she goes. Nine of Pentacles. They want to offer her the Sun. They're afraid. It's a Queen of Cups in reverse behind, stuck to her back. It was oh, wow. When I asked what did the King of Wands want, the Nine of Pentacles fell under the Sun and the Four of Wands. But you got her in reverse. That was stuck to her back. So is this another energy, or is this her and they feel like she's in reverse? That's why they're afraid. Because she could be the Queen of Swords as well. And she will use some words to cut your head off. And unemotional. Knight of Pentacles. Why's the Queen of Cups here with the Knight of Pentacles? Why? Why? Oh, yeah. The Five of Cups fell on top of her. Someone is sad, and it goes under the King of Wands. Yeah, somebody's sad. They're disappointed. They don't want an offering. Oh, I saw the Three of Swords upside down. I saw it. It just didn't come out. I saw it. Yeah. Somebody's thinking. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Five of Swords. Someone's thinking. They're thinking about how they was trying to get away with the shits. So now that's where they are. That's what they're thinking about. Look what's on the bottom. Yeah, that's what they're thinking about. So now they're in deep thought about what they really want to do. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. That's why they're scared. Hey, money. Juggling. Two of Pentacles here. It is 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 here. The Hermit fell over here on top of the Nine of Pentacles. What's the Four of Pentacles here? Okay, what's on the Hermit? Temperance. It's on the Nine of Pentacles. And the Hermit is with... No. They have temperance. They. That's my Earth Angel card, too. Yeah. Now we got the Six of Swords. The Temperance. Now somebody want to redo. Get away. Start over. They've been caught juggling. Ace of Pentacles is here. Someone's sad. Someone want to offer you something. And they're sad. And you know what? I see these two out together and they're like a mismatch. And I see these cards here together fell on top of the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. And I see the Six of Swords. And then I see this come out immediately after the Six of Swords. I see an Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Someone is sad, and someone is going to probably try to offer you something financially because they are sad. Someone could be trying, it's like bribery. I hate to say that. I don't know why I seen it. I don't know why I said it, but look. It's like, here you go. Here you go. And their head is down. Oh, wow. And the Five of Cups fall up under the Four of Cups. So it's like sad and sadder. And they fall under the King of Wands. Someone is sad. Someone is sad. But someone has an offering. And someone knows that this temperance, this Hermit has been tempering. Yes, they have. But someone also knows that this fell right. The Hermit fell on the Nine of Pentacles with this card. Literally. This is how they feel. Someone knows this already. And someone knows that she is not tempering anything else. That's why they're sad. And they're in deep thought. But they've been juggling. There you go. Ten of Swords. They're definitely sad and definitely in deep thought. because you have been that's why. Because you have been celebrating. Yeah. That's why. Celebrating brought this person to this. Celebrating brought someone to this. Sure did. Brought you to wait a minute. 4 cups, 5 of cups, and a 10 of swords. From sad to sadder to man down. That's what I see. Now, be the magician. Look what popped up. Man down. From sad to sadder to man down. Probably behind this. They're happy one. They just got ones all over the place. They got one right there. They got one right there. That got them in trouble. A lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. What else I need to see, Spirit? Speak. Speak. Got you in a lot of trouble. Now somebody's left out in the cold. Somebody's left out in the cold. Sad. Very, very, very sad. I see the Ace of Swords in reverse, but they can't talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. Prideful. Ego. Not going to talk about it. 6 of Cups. Not going to talk about it, though. Why's the 6 of Cups here? But the Ace of Swords is in reverse. Moon in reverse. They want a happy place. They want a happy place. They say the devil is in reverse. It's in reverse. The moon is in reverse. The devil in reverse. I want a happy place. I want a happy place. I want a 10 of Cups. I want a 6 of Cups. I'm no longer carrying any burdens. It's in reverse. Yeah. 3 of Swords in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse. They don't want to carry this burden in devil energy anymore. They don't. This person may want to really, 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 really be happy. But don't know how to release some energy. Judgment is here to help that. We have judgment here. Yeah. So since you can't decide on how to maneuver through life, judgment is here to help with a lot of things. That's where that comes in. So prayers go up, blessings come down. The trumpets are sounding. Forgiveness. God is always listening. Yeah. Someone doesn't want to be tied and bound anymore. Yeah, that's just how someone feels. Disappointed, sad, depressed, stressed. Options. They get you every time. Now they want to. Now they want to work on the money and not think about it. The options got you there. The options put you there. But look what it falls under. My table in disarray, but I still have an order. Look what it falls under. That right there and that right there got you landed in a whole bunch of this. Judgment. Yeah. Sadness. 5 of Cups. Yeah. 10 of Swords. It'll do it. It will do it. And then you'll take your mind off of everything and say, I just want to focus on money, money, money. Money, 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 money. But money don't solve a whole lot of problems. No, King of Pentacles. Money doesn't solve all of that. It doesn't. Let's see what you're going to do when you got this money. What we got? Working. Uses King of Pentacles and Devil energy and Wand energy. And, oh, yeah. The man. The man. Look what a man got you. Deep in thought. You can't even sleep. Look what that got you. Deep in thought. Can't even sleep. You know, as I do my readings, I always say, everybody's not a liar. And when people tell you who they are, sometimes you should believe them. Not all the time, but when people tell you who they are and then it's shown through certain things, like, damn, what they said was right, and you think back on it, believe that. People ain't got no reason to lie to you. There you go, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. That's what was wanted, along with this 10 of Cups. They want it, meaning they want it, not necessarily it's a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's just a king energy, and anybody that's in tarot understands what I'm saying. This is a king type of energy. So this is definitely a male. It's not female. No. Not from the energy I'm picking up. It's a king. And this is the energy that they're in. They're the man. So the man has been brought to a standstill behind behavior. They're down. Way back in the reading. Still not able to sleep. Going through disappointment, depression, insomnia, looks like to me. Yeah. But this is what you really, really, really want. But then don't know how to talk. What do we have? Let me cover them up. There they go. There they go. The Lovers. I can't let them be seen because of certain things on YouTube. But there's the Lovers, and that goes to show just what I said. Look. Look. There goes my baby. Oh, girl, look at you. Yep, that's what they be saying. That she walked right on down that street. Yep, with that bird hanging on her arm and her shoulder. And be like, damn, there go my baby. I wanted it all. Now I messed up. Can't get the dog, can't get the house, and Grandpa still in the background like, damn it, just do it already. And I'm sick of y'all shit. Yep. That's what he's saying. That is exactly what he's saying. But sometimes, see? Now, look what we got. Look what we got. Yeah, that's why they say it. That's why they're like this. They just stole from something or someone. They have stole from someone's energy. Yeah. Now yours is being siphoned. Yeah. Can't do everything to everybody. The Lovers are here. How could you do that? How could you? Or what made you? Now you're saying, there goes my baby. Mm-hmm. Yep. Fool in reverse. And we got the 5 of Wands. But see, I don't think these cards are in reverse. I think this one may be upright. Truly. The Fool probably is in reverse because somebody just sitting there and they ain't doing. They not doing it. They got too much pride and ego. They don't even know how to look at you. They're looking back. They're looking back. Justice is here. And we have Judgment too. Judgment is here. There it goes. Judgment Day came. Now justice is here. And who am I to judge? I'm not here to judge. But the Hierophant is here too. That's who's here to do that. Now someone wants to offer you a pentacle. Because that's who you are to them. Regardless of sign. Regardless of that. You are just that to them. That's why justice is here. So you have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Now she's on the table. There he goes. Look what's in the damn middle. Ain't that funny? Weird, but it's so funny how these cards always fall out. Will you look at this? Queen, Wand, King, and them. Yeah. A lot of things just make sense. But it's been a whole lot of other stuff going on. What do I need to see? Somebody can't hardly even work. They can't hardly function. Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. This man is sitting here thinking real hard. It's just, he in La La Land. Queen of Pentacles is here. You got Hangman in reverse. And that's why I was just saying, somebody can't even hardly, they can't hardly even think. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? With Hangman in reverse. Because the Queen of Pentacles is the Empress and she ain't going to do too much hanging in no reverse. That's not going to happen. No. She's good. And if she was feeling some type of way, she know who she is. She's fiery. She's fiery. And she's earthly. And she's all the elements mixed in one. And there she goes. And that's why the Hangman is in reverse. Lined up with her. Because she's not about to do too much thinking. And right before that, that goes the Queen of Pentacles. There was an order to all of this. Sure was. Knight of Swords and popped out. And a Tower in reverse. So you got a Knight of Swords and a Tower in reverse. But I'm going to put that Tower upright. Because somebody's about to have it. Yep. Didn't I say somebody's about to have it? Look what came out. Death card. Somebody's about to have it. Somebody's about to catch it. And this is about to be an ending. After the Tower comes the death. Ending to it all. Yep. Standing their ground. Yeah. Yeah. 9 of Cups. Somebody's going to bring you an offering. Somebody's going to stand their ground. It's going to be a Tower first. And it's going to be a depth to a whole lot of things. It may take some time. Know why I said that many times? But somebody's going to stand their ground on it when they do. It's going to take some time. It's going to take a Tower. I'm seeing 2 towers in the other one too. It's going to take a death to a lot of things. I've seen the death card twice. It probably has been a death to some things twice. Yep. Somebody's going to stand their ground. They're going to have an offering. You got the 2 of Swords here. Somebody's not trying to hear it. They're really not. They're going to do just what they want to do when they want to do it, how they want to do it. Page of Swords. They're going to bring information. They've probably been watching. They've probably been spying already with you. They know what they want to do with you already. They already know. It's annoying. That's why somebody's going to bring death and Towers and death to some things. And when they do it, we have the Knight of Wands. When they do it, they're going to be very serious about it. It's not going to be any type of swaying. They're going to stand on that. They are. They're going to bring you a nine of cups. Someone's going to get an offering. And somebody don't really want to hear much of nothing that nobody has to say. They're going to bring you. They're going to bring it. Watch. Wheel of Fortune is here. We have the High Priestess card here. And I just said, watch. Somebody's going to bring you something. Watch. And I also say, I don't know how long it's going to take. It may take time. But yeah. Is that it? High Priestess. Here. That's it. Yeah. There's been a lot of fighting going on. This is a Nine of Wands here. Somebody's tired. And it falls under the Two of Swords. Somebody's really not trying. They're not trying. They're tired. They're tired. They're beat. They're battered. They don't want to. That's why she blindfolded. She don't want to hear it. She don't want to see it. She don't want to hear it. Like, I'll just swing on you. I ain't got time. I'm bound to catch you, though. Just, I'm not trying to hear it. King of Swords is here. And the Hierophant is here. There's the Emperor. He's here. You got an Emperor coming. You got an Emperor coming into you. They probably have to go through some things, some towers, some deaths to some things. But when they do come into you, they're going to bring you a lot. They're going to bring you the Wheel of Fortune in all forms, financial, whatever they have, they're willing to share it with you. Whatever they got, they want to share it. Feelings, emotions, money, food, whatever it is, they're going to share it with you. I don't know why I'm saying that. They're going to bring you a lot of emotion. They're not in hangman mode. This is different. Somebody's going to bring you something. And this is godly sent. And they're an emperor. They're tired, though. They're tired. They've been through a lot. They've already been through it. They've been through it. They've been through it. And when they bring it, they ain't trying to hear nothing nobody got to say because their mind is already set. Yeah, they ain't thinking about nothing. They know who you are. You're the star. Three of Pentacles, they probably want to go and say, I do. Take an oath. Ace of Cups. Information. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know how he got back in the deck. He was out there already. He was already on the board. So, that's about it, you guys. I was very in tune with this one, but yeah. This one, yeah. It's just hard reading the same energy a lot all the time. I get complacent. You just want to do or read something different and hope the energies would be different. It's just the same thing. And it really is just that. It really is. So, I know this reading has been long. Oh, it's already over an hour. It's an hour and 8 minutes. Oh, I got these. I want to do these. They are so corny. Corny. They corny, but they so little. They so little and cute. And they're my little yin yang deck. So it's bound to have a little corny supposedly message on there, but they're cute. I like them. I'll pull one just for fun. Or a couple, however many come out. Spread the word about a great local business on social media. Ask someone to give a donation in your name instead of buying you a gift for your birthday. Okay, that's a great idea. Spread the word about a great local business on social media. Okay. I'll think about that too. Give flowers to a random person on the street. Make sure you smile all day. Oh my God. That's all I do is laugh. Be a designated driver for a group of friends. Well, Those days are over. I mean, if you need, I'll do it, but nah. I'm trying to have fun myself. I've always been the designated driver. Write a thank you note to someone who won't expect it. Register yourself to be an organ donor. Buy coffee or cold drinks for people working outside. Oh. Someone bought me a coffee one time at a coffee shop and paid it for it. I thought that was so sweet. That was very sweet. Mail a postcard to a family member you haven't seen in a while. Put all of your extra change in the tip jar of a local business. Oh, God, speaking of. Hold the door open for the person behind you. I always do that. Do a walk or run for a cause. Donate old books to local library. Yeah. For those that like to read, that would be very cool. Well, pick one. Pick one, you guys. Out of all the ones that I pulled, pick one to do at least for the week. At least one for the week of your choice. That would be a kind gesture to pay it forward to the next person. Sure would. I hope everyone stays blessed. I'm going to close this reading out for the evening. I am Tara. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And I hope your day is prosperous. You guys have a blessed day and good night. Mwah.